trip.
What is going on, everybody? What's up? Today is an interesting day. We've had it's actually been kind of quiet for the comic book movie genre for the past week or so. It's been kind of quiet. I mean, we had Doctor Strange release midnight. The reviews are kind of mixed, actually, I'm hearing. A lot of people who I know are pro Marvel, even they're saying it's like mixed reviews, so which is kind of disappointing, but I'm still going to see to form my own opinion. Other than Doctor Strange, hasn't really been anything else. I mean, we've had Guardians of the Galaxy, we've had some news on some of the Netflix TV shows, we've had some Ghost Rider. Apparently, Johnny Blaze made an appearance on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so that was really, really dope. And that's pretty much been it. So today or yesterday, the Wonder Woman trailer was released. A new Wonder Woman trailer, full trailer. So we're gonna get into my reaction. And I'm excited. I'm excited because, like I told you before, I have faith in DC movies until the day when I can't have faith anymore. A lot of people didn't like Batman v Superman. I think if they watched the extended version, their opinion would change because the extended version is leagues better than the theatrical version. Suicide Squad, I think it'll be the same thing. The extended version will be leagues better than the theatrical version. And we'll see what happens with DC. But as far as Wonder Woman goes, we are going to get right into it. There we go.
I used to want to save the world. This beautiful place. But the closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within. I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago. What is your mission?
Ooh, I like the logo.
What war?
The war to end all wars. Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine. A welcome be ours. Wherever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent lives are lost. Be careful, Diana.
Who is this woman? She's my secretary, sir. She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
Was she flying?
How can a woman possibly fight in this?
Fight? We use our principles. Although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
She said fisticuffs. Okay, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. I will say that. And it seems like, because they showed a nice shot of Trevor's plane crashing on Themyscira, and Diana jumping in the water to save him. And then the shot after that was war, the Themyscira versus man, or the modern world. So I'm assuming that Trevor, by accident, somehow let slip that, hey, Themyscira exists and the modern world tries to take over. And maybe that'll create some kind of conflict between Diana and Trevor. They showed one of the Themyscirians or one of the women of Themyscira. I don't know if it's pronounced, like if it's classified as Themyscirians or whatever, but they showed a shot of one of the women of Themyscira get shot by one of the soldiers. So I'm assuming that's going to create some pretty big conflict. We got a nice shot of some of the antagonists. I'm assuming some of the villains that's going to be in the movie. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, like I said, I'm excited. You know, I don't know like a whole shit ton about Wonder Woman personally. Like, I know the basics of her. I can hold a conversation with people about her. But for the hardcore Wonder Woman fans, I don't really know a lot as much as they do. But like I said, I think DC eventually is going to step their game up, especially now that Jeff Johns is he's essentially the Kevin Feige of DC Universe. So, you know, anything Zack Snyder, and a lot of people chastise Zack Snyder, they crucify him. I don't personally have an issue with him. I know his storytelling is a little wonky. I mean, his action sequences are awesome. His costumes are on point, but his storytelling is a little wonky. So I think that's what a lot of people complain about. But a lot of people need to understand now that Zack Snyder has to go through not only Jeff Johns, but Ben Affleck, because Ben Affleck and Jeff Johns are pretty much the head honchos of the DC movie universe. So whatever Zack Snyder presents, it has to get approved or go through Jeff Johns and Ben Affleck. So, I mean, Jeff Johns is an amazing comics writer. He wrote the Green Lantern New 52, among other comic books as well. So, obviously, he's pretty, perfect for the position of head honcho. And Ben Affleck has proven himself to be a very credible director, actor, and whatnot. So, I mean, his Batman was just amazing. The best on-screen Batman I've seen thus far. And the most comic book accurate Batman. But Wonder Woman looks different. I will admit that. The action sequences look weird to me. I will say that. They look a little weird. They look a little bit too 300-esque. That's not necessarily a bad thing. 300 action sequences were amazing. They were on point, which is another Zack Snyder movie. So maybe that's why this feels like a 300 movie a little bit. But it definitely looks different. I will admit that it's good in the sense of diversity. It's not every day we get a movie with a mainly all woman cast, a main woman a woman as the main protagonist. So, I mean, it definitely brings a lot of diversity to the table, which is a good thing. I even think the director's a woman, so it'll be interesting. Her costume looks amazing. A lot of people, especially, and you know who you are, when Wonder Woman pictures first released, you were complaining that her costume was too dark. Well, you were proving severely wrong in Batman v Superman. And Batman v Superman, her costume had color to it. Now, in her own movie, it has even more color to it. It's a lot more vibrant. The reds and blues and the golds are a lot more vibrant now. And now I'm seeing a lot of people complain about Mara's costume, Aquaman's wife. Have you not learned your lesson about complaining too early? Because I'm pretty sure that's what's called photography, right? And filters exist. Don't know if you knew, but yeah. So hold on to your tongues, okay? Bite your tongues, because one thing that I don't like when people, it's a little pet peeve of mine, is when people judge something too early without actually seeing it for themselves, like in action or the full effect, if you will. It was like, prime example, when Ben Affleck was first announced as Batman, everyone lost their shit. It caught me off guard personally, because I didn't expect Ben Affleck to be the next Batman, cinematic Batman, but everyone most of the people lost their shit. Oh, Daredevil can't play Batman. And then once he released and once people saw what he could do, now everyone's saying that he's the best Batman on screen. I'm like, really? You were the same people that were fucking crucifying him in the beginning because you spoke too soon. So, with that being said, please learn your lesson. The costumes will be better. I'm sure of it. But we'll definitely see. We'll see. I mean, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman is awesome. Her theme, as you saw, I was bumping to that theme, and that theme was amazing. But her as Wonder Woman is awesome. She bulked up for the role, which is good. A lot of people complain about her being too skinny. Cough, cough, Linda Carter was skinnier, but people love her. But Gal Gadot buffed up for the role, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Peace.